Good evening, and welcome to Magic Kingdom. That's right, we're back. We're back in Magic Kingdom again. And, it feels like it hasn't even been a week. It's beautiful out tonight. Look at this. Nothing has really changed since last week. Last week it was beautiful out too. If you remember, it was very much this time last week. Almost exactly a week ago. Actually, it was exactly a week ago to this minute that we said hi last week, and we're back again to say hi again, once again from Magic Kingdom. Why? We don't go to the same park 2 weeks in a row. It's kind of a rule. It's not really a rule, it just happens. But tonight, we're back here once again. Take two. It didn't work out last week. I didn't come to Magic Kingdom last week to go to Tony's Town Square. That's not the reason I came here. I came here just to come to Magic Kingdom. But you guys said you gotta eat the cheese logs. And I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. What cheese logs? Where are they? And then you started talking about how they were like a foot long or like big or something. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't know anything about these things. And so we rode People Mover, and then it became a find the cheese logs at Tony's Town Square. I didn't have a reservation. It was like impossible last week. We tried it. It was a mission impossible last week. We couldn't get in. We tried. We wanted the cheese logs. We ended up settling for little tiny corn dog nuggets over at Casey's, which, by the way, were not as bad as what I always imagined them to be. They were actually pretty good. But tonight we're back because I haven't been able to really rest properly. The last 7 days I've been just, tossing and turning, restless at night, wondering about these cheese logs. That's ridiculous. So we're back. We're back tonight. We're not gonna let 1 week keep us away from the cheese logs. We're back. I have a reservation tonight. So, unless they really want to mess us over, we will be going to see our good pal, Tony. And we're going to get some cheese logs. So, that's not till later. So, right now, we're just going to have fun in Magic Kingdom. But we do have a reservation to make the ketchup and mustard debate. That is a debate. Because I like both. I like to mix them. You mix the ketchup and mustard and you get like this orange, delicious sauce, which is perfect for corn dogs. Enough about me and the hot dogs, and more about Magic Kingdom. Welcome everyone, it's good to see you. Let's get off of this wide angle here and get to a normal view. It is good to be here. I'm excited to be back. I hope you are too. We're getting cheese logs. People think I'm crazy, like when I'm like, hey, it's Operation Cheese Logs. It's a serious situation. We're gonna get them. Like, it's happening. I told you we wouldn't give up, and we didn't give up. We tried as much as we could last week. And this week, we've got the end. So thanks for joining us. Welcome to Magic Kingdom. We're gonna have fun tonight. It's a beautiful weather once again. I hope the crowds aren't quite as bad as they were last week. It was crazy. You guys remember right before fireworks last week? It was insane around here. But today, we hope for better crowds. But we're going to have some fun here tonight. Who's ready for some fun? Let's do it. There's already 500 of you here. Thank you all. Thanks for being here and joining me. I don't even know what we're going to get into tonight. We're just going to wander. We're just going to do our thing. William, do I have a special guest tonight? Yep. It's me. You stuck with me. I'm here. Is that enough? I hope. We're going to have some fun. Bring on the fun. I've been in Houston working, Dan says. Well, hopefully you can have some fun tonight here at Magic Kingdom. There was a band, like a marching band walking through here a moment ago, right before I started the stream. Like, come on, guys, you couldn't wait just like a couple more minutes? Crazy last week. Yeah, almost like it was a holiday weekend. yeah, people start early with that. So some of those crowds have gone. I can smell the corn dog nuggets. They're here, and they're not going anywhere. Is it weird that it's been that long? All these years, and I had never tried them until last week. How am I feeling? I am feeling fantastic. Like, so good. I have a business trip coming up where it's going to require a lot of me on my feet a lot. And so I've kind of like, this last week, I've gone a little bit like, you know, pedal to the metal. I have to be 100% to make it through this. So I've been pushing it, and it's gone well. They're taping the ground, so we're gonna go this way. And now I'm feeling great. To be honest, I feel really, really good and excited to be here tonight with you. Oh man, there's all kinds of smells here right now. I don't even know what's going on. It smells better than your average Magic Kingdom. A little bit of smokiness, almost like barbecue. I don't really get where that's coming from, but it smells great. And oh, by the way, all of you right now, listen, it's fun, I know, to be here at Magic Kingdom and do this, but I believe within like the next 15 minutes or so, we have a potential moon landing happening. So it's just crazy. The first time we've landed anything on the moon in like 50 years. And look at this shot right here with the moon over on your right. You guys got to tune into that. You got to keep me posted since I can't watch that and stream at the same time. Go over, bring up another tab, open YouTube, search for, I think it's Spaceflight Live or Space something live. They stream all the live stuff, and they are currently covering the landing of the lunar lander. Again, first landing on the moon in 50 years. This is a pre-landing, kind of testing things out ahead of the manned missions coming up, hopefully here in the next couple years. But you got to go check it out, because what a historic moment here in the next, I think it's within the next 15 minutes or so, it would be attempting that landing of that lunar lander on the moon, which is, I got to tell you, I'm a space nerd. I'm a geek when it comes to the space stuff. I find it absolutely amazing and fascinating, but really, you know, something you want to watch. The fact that we have the ability and the technology now to be able to watch it would be awesome. I think there's an issue with the lander. They already have an issue with it? My dad said watching, he said 15 minutes. Two of them scenes on YouTube. NASA Mini. Yeah, there's a lot of feeds going on. I think it's Spaceflight Live or Spaceflight TV. Yeah, there it is, NASA Spaceflight. I like their coverage, Nathaniel. Thank you very much. Check it out. Let me know. Let me know when it's like, you know, a couple minutes till landing. And I'm curious to know how all of that pans out. There's a navigation issue. Well, that's all right. Who cares where it lands? Just drop the thing on the moon. We need to see it land on the moon. I know they're trying to land in a specific spot in what I believe is the north or south pole of the moon, which is really awesome. But there you go. Right now, as we speak, right there, there's a lunar lander trying to land. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. It's good to see you.
You too.
Where are you guys from?
Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston. Awesome. You want to say hi on stream?
Sure.
What are your names?
Hi, I'm Amanda. Madison.
And Travis.
From Charleston. It's so good to see you guys.
Thank you.
You having a good time?
We are. We just got in town today.
Got it. It's going to get cool. You didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I have to carry everything.
Oh, there you go. That'll warm you up. Yeah, it's
It was cold driving down last night.
Oh, was it?
I drove through the night.
Got it.
I kept getting 39 degrees.
It was, well, when I pulled in here, it was like 80 degrees.
Yeah.
And now it's already cooling way down, you know, as soon as the sun goes down. But
It's nice though.
oh, it is beautiful.
I'd much rather it be like this than hot.
Yeah, yeah. I was just telling the chat that in like 15 minutes they're supposed to land the lunar lander on the moon, which is super cool. The first landing in 50 years on the moon, happening in like the next 15 minutes. So we were admiring the moon when you came up.
Zoom in.
We go. It's a Samsung, so we get pretty close. Well, it's so nice to meet you guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip and have fun. Stay warm.
Yes.
Yeah, have a good one. Hi, how are you?
Good, how about you?
Good. What's your name?
Ashley.
You want to say hi on stream?
Sean.
Say hi to Ashley. Where are you from?
I'm Buffalo. New
From
York.
Buffalo.
It's-
Awesome.
We met you when she was like 6 months old.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
You're getting big.
Just want to say hi, right?
Oh. Oh, wow. You can do a
Wow.
whole bridge. My daughters do that too.
We took some pictures.
That's
during
very
bridges
good.
In front of the castle.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's why she's doing that.
Well, it's good to see you
Can
again.
you say have a good night?
Thank you very much. Have fun. Hey, how are you?
Very good.
It's good to see you.
Just want to say hi. We'll see you
Saturday. It's good to see you all. Everyone say hi.
Hi.
Remind everyone of your names.
Kelly.
Nick.
Kelly, Connie, and Nick. It's so good to see you. We're going to dinner with Kelly, Connie, and Nick on Saturday.
Yes. Just those.
At
I'm gonna go run
oh, you're
all the
running.
things.
Oh yeah, you're running.
It's gonna be a horrible.
Oh
idea.
yeah. So are you running everything?
I'm running the 10K and a half.
Oh, awesome.
I only wanted to run the 10K, but then my cousin wanted to run the half.
Have you ever done a half?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it a couple of years ago.
I've done the 10K and I want to do the half.
It's fun.
If you can do a 10K, you can struggle through a half with
Yeah.
some Disney magic.
Yeah.
I won't say it's fun. but
No, I'm sorry.
memorable.
I did do the half. I did the half. No, I want to do the whole now. That's it. Yeah.
I did the half a couple of years ago.
You would
It
think
was a
I
lot
would
of fun.
remember the half, right? Yeah, because it started in Epcot, came all the way through Magic Kingdom, and then back to Epcot. Yep.
Yes, with the 2 hills
Yeah,
at the end.
it's
that was sort of
surprisingly, it was like mile 7 or so that it was like little. But as soon as when we got to Magic Kingdom,
Yes.
it was like coasting from there on.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't believe that it was like
with all the entertainment
Yeah.
along the route.
it's the
It was a
yeah.
2.1 mile party.
Yeah,
It was
just running through like a neighborhood or something. Forget it. There's, you wouldn't be able to.
That's why I couldn't do the marathon. I couldn't train for a marathon.
Yeah.
Maybe I could run one, only at Disney.
Yeah, I want to do it one day, but it's a lot of stress on the body too, and it's a lot of
Yes.
training to do it.
Yes.
It's not one you just go out and do, you know.
Yeah.
So,
You
Yeah.
could do a half.
Half
That's, I'll stop there. That's good.
Yeah.
but like I was saying, we're gonna do dinner on Saturday. They're the ones who won the auction from Give Kids the World to come have dinner with me and Stephanie.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a great time. We were supposed to go to Homecoming, and they're closed for like some kind of renovation. Yes, yeah, they're closing for a renovation. Yeah, I don't know how long they're closed or when they're closing, but for this specific Saturday, because I called and talked to them, and they're like, no, we're going to be closed. I'm like, okay. So we're going to Ravello.
Which sounds great.
Have you been?
We have not.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so
we've had
happy.
to cook it before, and that's great.
I'm so happy you get to try it then.
Yes.
It's amazing. You like Italian food,
Oh yeah.
and it's in Golden Oak if you've never been in there. So it's beautiful. Yeah, so it's you'll have a blast.
Great.
It's gonna be so good.
And we'll meet you there, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll send you information about the reservation because you'll need it for the gate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
There you
good.
go. Excellent.
Well, it's good to see you.
Great.
You
seeing
enjoy the
Good luck on the runs.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll need some pasta after all the run.
You know, we'll see. They'll bring you back some.
It was good to see you. See you later. We are moving right along. All right, so what do we know? What do we know about this landing? Is it happening? The navigation. So what are you saying? Like the GPS, like is the turn by turn not telling them where to land? Like take a right turn at the next crater? I don't know. Have they fixed the navigation? Possibly risky moon landing amid unexpected. I love risky. What's so risky about it? There's nobody on it. Just put the thing on the moon. If it hits the moon and explodes, everyone will be excited anyway. It doesn't matter. It's unmanned. But we just want to see it land. 10 minutes, DizRM. Thank you for the update. All right, we're going to keep moving forward. Oh, Wendy, I can't wait for dinner. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much. And I love taking people to Ravello for the first time because I'm telling you now, it's up there. It's up there for me as rivaling the best restaurant anywhere on Disney property, because I do consider Golden Oak to be Disney property. And up there in my top 5 restaurants in Orlando, even outside of Disney. So, it's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. Eight minutes to go. Well, here we go. We're going to keep moving along and keep me posted on the landing. Like I was saying, though, North or South Pole, something like that? I don't know. Though what I heard was that where they were landing, the reason they chose the specific location on the moon is there is a lot of data that suggests that this particular area of the moon could possibly contain frozen water, a layer of frozen water pretty close to the lunar surface. And so they want to do some exploring. Because if there is any form of water, it's like a game changer. You can do so much. You can create oxygen. There's all kinds of fun stuff that can happen. So it'd be really cool. Like, I wish we didn't wait 50 years to do this, but it'll be really neat to see what happens. No, the quality of the food at Ravello is it rivals any Italian restaurant of that caliber in the city of Orlando for sure. But overall, like the menu is perfect. Like such a great, simple menu, really fresh ingredients. There is like a brown butter and sage truffle ravioli that is just unbelievable. Really, really good. What are we doing here? Do we want to go to Tiki Room? We have not been in the Tiki Room in forever. How long? How long until the next show? 2 minutes. We're going to see we're going to Tiki Room. I don't care. 5 minutes till landing. Wow. Hi, how are you? It is a classic.
Sorry, boys, that was me. We ain't been through such an amazing story, but I think they're calling us for the show.
Already showtime?
Land sakes, yes, it's already showtime. And Claude, I think it's your turn to make the announcement now, right though?
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather up all your cameras, purses, and other articles, and now turn to your left towards the tall door. When it drops beneath, they'll open magically to lead you right into the Sunshine Pavilion. Is everybody ready?
We can do better than that. Is everybody ready?
Good show. A real
Absolutely. We're ready. Me too, Annette. Me too. Well, again, it's good to see all of you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes, we are going to get some food over at Tony's Town Square tonight. We're going to try some cheese logs, fried cheese, 3 minutes left. Ugh. and excited for that tonight. So we're going to be over there. We're going to hang out here in Magic Kingdom, have a good time. Thank you for joining. If you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. The little notification bell will make sure that you're notified when we go live on Thursdays. And also, make sure to hit that thumbs up. 747 watching and only 142 likes. We can do this. We can get a lot more than that. The more of you guys that hit the like button, the more people will come join us. It's all about the algorithm, you know? That's how it works. I don't make the rules. YouTube does. So you hit the button and they'll share it out with more people. It's a little game they play. Thank you for those who participate in that game. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful time in the Tiki Room. I kind of want to do the wide angle in here so you see the whole Tiki Room. One big wide Tiki Room. Yeah, you got it.
Alright.
2 minutes to touchdown.
Aloha, everyone, and welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. We ask that you please refrain from flash photography and video camera lighting throughout the duration of our performance. Should you need to exit the theater, please exit using those doors. And now, I would like to present to you our Master of Ceremonies, Jose. I'm going to need everybody's help in waking him up because he is a little sleepy from his performances. So, on the count of 3, we're all going to say, "Wake up, Jose." Is everybody ready?
Jose, wake up! It's showtime! 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Jose!
Oh, what is this, senorita? My siestas are getting shorter and shorter. Oh, look at all the people. And welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Hey, Michael, mi amigo, pay attention, it's showtime.
So it is. And what darling people I have sitting under me. Here, you rascal, you. Let's put on the show.
Mon ami, I am always ready, as you say, to put on the show. Oh, pardon, madame. That whistle was for my good friend Fritz.
Ach, du Lieber, I almost fell out of my number perch. Glad to see you all aboard. Sure, or wherever you are. My goodness, you're all staring at us. We better start the show rolling.
Wait. We forgot to wake up the Glee Club.
Ole, it's showtime.
In the tiki room, in the tiki room.
All the birds sing word
And the flowers grow in the tiki room.
welcome to our tropical hideaway. You lucky people, you. If we weren't in the show starting right away, we'd think the audience too.
All together in the tiki room, in the tiki room.
All the birds sing word
And the flowers grow in the tiki room.
I sing so beautiful, I should sing solo.
See, so low we can't hear you.
My voice may not be so marvelous, but my profile is out of this world.
Jawohl, but the trouble is, it's not far enough out of this world. It's not right, Herr Schmidt. Oh, I see, Schmidt has no hair.
Mi amigo, stop the clucking. You sound like a bunch of old hens. There's a lot of birds waiting to go on. For instance,
The boys in the back are called macaws.
because of their claws.
No, because they're macaws. And our fine feathered friend is a jolly toucan. And toucan sounds better than what you get.
The bird of paradise is an elegant bird. It likes to be seen and it loves to be heard. Most little birdies will
Leon is yet to come, so strum the guitar and beat the drum. We've been a hit and we know you adore us, so come on and join us in another chorus.
I need to soft down words and the flowers bloom. Read aloud. All the birds sing words and the flowers bloom.
Let's give the little birdies a great big hand. And now, senors and senoritas, please place your eyes into the center of the room, that is.
Look, here come the girls.
Ach, ja. And a wunderbar birdmobile, which has birds on it, and it goes round and round. And that's why we call it a birdmobile.
Mesdames and messieurs, introducing the lovely ladies of the ensemble, just like the funny bergère with only feathers. There's Colette, hello Kelly. Suzette, hello Mimi. Gigi, Fifi, Josephine.
I wonder what happened to Rosita.
Let's all sing like the birds sing. Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's all sing like the birds sing. Sweet, 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 sweet. Let's all warble like nightingales. Leave your smells and sweet. Take your time, don't say birds, now you all know the words. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Let's all sing like the birds sing.
Let's all sing like the birdies sing. Tweet, 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 my, that bird sings sweetly.
Let's all warble like nightingales. Ah, baby, say my figure. Take your time from the birds. Now you all know the words.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Applause, applause, that was so good.
Wunderbar, wunderbar.
That was magnifique.
See, no one laid an egg but me.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have something really big for you.
Ja, the birds stand still, and the tiki room flies away.
Mon ami, quit talking while I'm interrupting. Ladies and gentlemen, now we present direct from the islands a musical luau.
shower running.
Be careful, me fine friends. The gods have been angered by all this celebrate. But me bucko, every cloud has a silver line.
Monsieur and Mesdames, it's time to say adieu. But we hope you will always remember the amazing things which happen here in Walt Disney's enchanted Tiki Room. The birdies have their flight. You have the flowers set.
We have a wonderful magic trick for you.
Ja, a wunderbar trick. Everybody, face the door. And the trick is, we're gonna make you all disappear.
So, communication issues, eh? So we still don't know? We still don't know if we're on the moon? Or if the lunar lander is landed on the moon? So I saw someone say that they've got some signal from. What does that mean? Like, the signal finally made its way back to Earth from the moon? I don't know what it means. But I'm hoping that it becomes a success. It is kind of far away. Like, you know, it's pretty far away, but I have faith. The largest dish is in Australia, and we'll look at 11 hours. What does that even mean? Well, thank you for coming in to Tiki Room. I love Tiki Room. It's so much fun. And it always reminds me of just like all the classic Disney stuff and all of those legends. Rolly Crump was a big part of the Tiki Room, the carvings of a lot of the tikis. The Birdmobile. That's all Rolly Crump, which is really cool. There's all those touches that are here in the parks that are not, you know, in these newer attractions. They'll have that classic touch from those old Imagineers. So I love that it's preserved here. With the way things are going, who knows for how much longer, you know, before it's like, I don't know what they would replace it with, but you know, it happens. But I love it. I'm glad it's here, and I'm glad we can enjoy it right now. Pirates. 40 minutes. For Pirates, I can smell it. Bring back the Apollo rocket tech. Aluminum foil. As I said, they landed on the South Pole. And yeah, oh, hopefully landed on the South Pole. Hopefully there's confirmation that landing has been successful. Landing confirmed. Touchdown confirmed. How about that? That's pretty awesome. All I can think of right now in this moment is I'm thinking about Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber when he sees the old newspaper hanging on the wall from the moon landing, and he looks at it with amazement. We've landed on the moon! I've used that line from that movie so many times, but never in such an appropriate situation. It's a very rare that you would be able to use it in this situation. It would actually be appropriate. But ladies and gentlemen, we've landed on the moon. Very faint communication. Well, we don't need a lot of communication. We just need to know that it's there, and that's great. Very, very cool. I have not been over here since like the majority of this work has been done, and I can hear, sounds like the ride is currently running. I just heard water. Yeah, the logs are moving here at the Bayou Adventure. I gotta say, it looks great. The mountain looks great. I love all of the landscaping changes. Let's go down here. Let's go down here and we'll check out the logs coming through for testing. Can you imagine what the weight's gonna be for this thing for the first like year? Splash Mountain already every once in a while just got crazy. The weight, I cannot imagine. Touchdown confirmed. What's the score? I don't know. When does it open? It has been announced summer for this year, but I don't think there has been a date. Just summer. Let's see if we get over here. I mean, it is constantly running at the moment.
We've never seen it. See it? We must be getting close if we're running past it. Oh, there's another one.
Oh yeah. They will happily, Wendy, they will happily take $28 for this ride. $20. If you want to wait for, instead of waiting for 4 hours, you can wait for 2 hours for $28. Actually, who knows?
We'll go this way. You guys go that way.
Who knows what'll happen there? But yeah, I'm sure they'll let you buy it. So there you go. What's going on over here with Big Thunder? What do we got for a time? Looks like 50 minutes. 50.
I was like,
50 minutes. All right, there's almost 1,000 of you watching. Guys, make sure to smash the thumbs up. It helps us out so much. I really mean it. If you have not done that tonight, smash the thumbs up. It really helps us out. Also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Come join us on Thursdays. We have a lot of fun. We're going to have cheese logs, if that means anything to you. Probably not, but we're going to have cheese logs tonight. That's happening. Also, during Tiki Room, I missed a super chat from Spencer and fam. Thank you guys so much for the $1.99 super chat that says, here's my virtual mission, Cory. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for the support. It helps out a lot. It means a lot. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here and supporting, and I hope you're having fun. All of you, good evening to Sam. It's good to see you. Done and done. Done to all the things. Well, thank you so much for clicking all the buttons. I said that my goal was this year to get to 50,000 subscribers. I kind of need to probably stream more and put up more content if we're gonna gain numbers like that. I am the probably the worst YouTuber as far as, like, I'm so busy. I've got so much stuff going on, and this is such a small piece of my life on Thursday nights. But I can't come do as much as others, so it's a little bit harder to gain that traction like I was able to do early on when I was able to stream a lot more. But I hope you guys enjoy Thursdays and coming along with me. And there's a lot of you who watch all the time that are not subscribed, so hey, if you're just like anti-subscribe, don't do it. That's fine. But if not, then hey, what the heck, do it. Alrighty, I would say this is the point in the stream where I would be like, hey guys, you know what? Let's go to a Country Bear Jamboree. Not happening tonight, unfortunately. But when it's back, we'll do it, of course. Liked, but I'm not subscribed. Steven, listen, I don't blame you. Pick your battle. Choose your poison. You know? Liking one stream, that's enough. You gotta keep your options open, right? Thanks, buddy.
That's not from here. No, she said.
Long time chatter, first time viewer. I don't know what that even means, but I love it. So you've been in the chat. Oh, what do you just listen? I just come in a chat. I don't view. Here, I'm gonna adjust this a bit here. I know you're subscribed, Steven. I know. I trust that you are, but I don't know. Some days you might unsubscribe and then resubscribe. I'm just here for the cheese logs. Listen, put them throughout. Me too. It's the only reason I got out of bed this morning. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I've been like, this has irked me all week. All week I've been going, what the heck? I wanted to get the cheese logs, and we just couldn't figure out how to make it happen last week. So this week though, like I literally made the reservation for tonight while I was on the monorail heading out of here last week, and said, you know what? I'm not letting it get to the enemy. Cheese logs and the moon. Well, people say the moon looks like cheese. Or what's the whole thing about the moon being made of cheese? I don't know. Wendy's just here for the hair. Well, Wendy, wait, what did Steve say? I hope they run out of cheese like at 7:55. Well, hey, if they do, Steve, we'll go with the punches. It keeps the suspense going. We will have to have yet another week of the cheese log, the mission to get cheese logs. Operation Cheese Logs. You never know. You never know what'll happen. After all this effort, I hope they're good too, Sharon. I'm not letting the fact that I've put so much effort in it though go into my review of the cheese logs. I'm gonna go into it with my usual Disney restaurant expectations, specifically Disney Park restaurant reservation or restaurant review. There's a very specific way to look at food within a Walt Disney World theme park, and that's what we're gonna look at. We're gonna use that same judgment. But if they're out of them, well then, I don't know what we do.
taking a break from a break from Disney.
Jeez. You know, I've been told they're large cheese logs. Potentially, like I don't even know when I'm only going there for the cheese. Mom is here. Mom, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Are you only eating cheese logs? Crystal, I don't know. That was I'm going into it for the logs, and whatever happens, happens. You know, we get in there, they get us with the cheese logs, they bring us in. Next thing you know, we've got like garlic bread and chicken parmesan. Who knows what happened? Just spaghetti and meatballs. I mean, this could turn into like a full-on buffet at the table if it's good. But if the cheese logs are bad, you know, we might just have to, cut out and be like, hey, listen, we've had enough. This has been off-putting. But I'm going to go into We're going in with high expectations. Sherry Johnson, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thursdays aren't Thursday without Cory. Grandestino Sherry, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you for your support, Sherry. I appreciate you so much. And hopefully I get to see you one day again, not just in Grandestino. I feel like, though, if we do meet again, and it's outside of Grandestino, will you still be Grandestino Sherry? I think so. Because that's the original. You've got the name. It's not changing. But thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Open minds, open hearts. Cory meets cheese logs. 70 minutes if you want to ride Peter Pan right now. That's a thing. Did someone say pudding? I'm seeing the review that says it's a foot long of cheese. That's what I've heard. Why did Steve get in trouble? What did you do, Steve?
I guess they don't want anybody within too close to the edge.
I don't even know what's going on. That's beautiful out here, though, I'll tell you that much. But I don't know why Steve's in trouble. Why is Steve in trouble? Be back and getting hungry. You got to get dinner. I understand. Our reservations are at like right at 8 o'clock, 8:05 or something. So we'll check in as early as we can, like right before 8, and we'll get in there and try. Listen, even getting the reservations a week ago, it was either 3 p.m. or 8 p.m. So, you know, there you go. Oh, Steve's saying he wishes they ran out of cheese logs. Not nice. Listen.
Thanks to us, you got to pick it up.
Steve and I. If that's the worst thing he says tonight, then we'll be doing all right. I give Steve enough trash talk that he can wish away the cheese logs all he wants. Steve tried to jinx the cheese. Oh, that's why Mom's here. Well, thanks, Mom. Steve tried to jinx them, wanted to be out of cheese logs, and that's why I'm here. She wouldn't even be watching if it wasn't for the cheese logs. See? Steve, people think that what you said was bad. Mom just said she wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for the cheese logs. It has nothing to do with the fact that her son is streaming in the parks doing nonsense stuff, but she's like, I would not be here if it wasn't for cheese logs. Because listen, it's not entertaining enough. Without the cheese sticks, you know, why would I ever tune in? Yeah, that's what you get.
That's crazy.
And Cory's mom wants it, and Cory's mom gets it. Are we talking about mozzarella sticks? I guess so. People kept referring to them as cheese logs last week because they were, I guess that by calling them cheese logs instead of mozzarella sticks, that you kind of, it helps to illustrate, I guess, the size of them a bit more. She watches all the time, only when there's cheese logs. I am new in this chat room. Andre, it's good to see you. Or is it Andrea? Andrea, sorry. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Ruby, thank you for the $5 super chat. This takes me back. I haven't got to go to Disney World since 2005. I'll go back when my daughter's a bit older. Well, thank you very much for being here tonight and joining us. And thank you for your support for the channel. It means a lot to me. And I'm glad that you're here and having fun. And it's bringing you back. Bringing back the memories. And I hope you do get to go. Good evening, Mark. It's good to see you. Man, a cinnamon roll, like a I feel like if I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna eat cheese sticks and potentially stuff my face with some sort of pasta on top of a cheese stick appetizer that's made for multiple people, then I probably shouldn't have cinnamon roll, a pre-dinner cinnamon roll. Just say it. Listen. Post-surgery, like, I was sitting around for so long just eating food, like eating everything and not really moving. So I got a little bit of stuff to burn off. Noelle says I've been subscribed for a while, but I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy you're here. Thank you. Pittsburgh Disney fans in the house, and we are getting blurry around here. It's good to see you guys. I'm like in a very dark spot, and I had the phone up in my face, and the chances of running into someone went up quite a bit because I was completely blinded. I saw someone meet Ryan Seacrest back here the other night. He was just, I think he had just got off of Mermaid. You said you were only eating the log. Steve, I said that's how we're starting, but we don't know what'll happen. It's a domino effect. You go in there, you sit down, they're like, they're like, have a spaghetti, have you some meatballs, and they just start throwing stuff on the table, and you're not even ordering it, and they're like, have the breadsticks and the marinara sauce, and you're like, I'll eat it. If you put it on the table, I'll eat it. So we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, or I might just pick up the menu and just order it. Like, order everything. Or we'll just eat cheese logs. I don't know. All I know is that all this talk about this food, I am absolutely starving now. Heading to Tron. No, we're not heading to Tron. They wouldn't let me get film on Tron. 35 minutes to go ride on Dumbo. Let's just keep going. We'll keep wandering over here. See what's in store for us in old Tomorrowland. Maybe we go on People Mover. This is how this thing whole started, was on the People Mover, if you remember. It was on there. You guys are like, you gotta try the logs of cheese. And I'm like, all right, you know. Samantha, it's good to see you. How are you, Samantha? I haven't seen you or Don in a while. Hey. All right. But avoid the chicken juice at all costs, Randy. At all. Watch where you walk. In Tiki Room, there was like an entire Dole Whip poured on the ground, and I was so sad because it was the best one. It was the Dole Whip. Is it the Tropical Serenade or whatever? The coconut one that has the pineapple upside down cake pop. Which I don't know why. Would you call it pineapple upside down cake pop? Because how is the pop upside down? You know what I mean? But it tastes like pineapple upside down cake, and it's on a pot. And the whole thing was poured. Someone must have dropped it inside of Tiki Room. The whole thing's on the ground, and the whole entire pot was sitting there. Not even a bite out of it. The whole thing. I mean, I'm not that desperate, but if I was, it's a perfectly good cake pop. And they're amazing, by the way. If you've never had that, like, sundae, you've got to get that sundae. It is so good. So are the cheese logs an appetizer? I assume so. Like, I don't think people usually get like a cheese log entree. If it's an entree, that'll be amazing. And I will be like, give me the cheese log entree. It must, you know how I said I was smelling what smelled like barbecue, kind of smoky? I think it's coming from Cosmic Rays, and I'm not quite sure why. When are we going to do a ride challenge again? Bennett says we can do one. It's not going to be nearly as fun as it was back in the past. I mean, the last time we did that was like just post-COVID when we kind of had run of the park, and that was a lot different back then. Today, it's almost like excruciating to do a challenge like that. I mean, you can try, maybe we'll do it somewhere. We'll do rope drop. We'll use the genie, and we'll see what we can do. We'll do it again sometime. Rice, why are we talking about rice pudding now? I do like rice pudding. I hope you try an entree too. Hey, I'd love to try some chicken parmesan, just because that is like my go-to. Cheese, wonderful cheese. I gotta tell you though, like I am like I'm a bit of a chicken parmesan snob, and I have no problem admitting that because there are so many ways to mess it up. But you know. Oh man. The first time I went to Walt Disney World was 1984, Noelle says. It's been a bit. Hopefully you've been plenty since then. Mike says, official, a new member tonight. We love the channel. Thank you, Cory. Well, thank you, Mike. Thanks for being here. And all of you who are having fun tonight, too, smash the like button. It helps new people like Mike find us to come join. The more likes, the more YouTube says, hey, Mike, bring your friends along. Let's watch the stream. Thanks for being with us, Mike. I appreciate it. A bit of a snob is an understatement. Well, Steve, you know, it's my job. It's my job. What can I say? Don't shoot the messenger. Rick went in 1978. He was 6 years old. All right, we're gonna go on the People Mover. It looks long, but they don't have all of the lanes open yet. So we'll go this way. Ruby says, I'm glad I found your channel tonight. Well, there you go. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate you. And I'm glad you found our channel too. It means a lot. those of you who are new, we do this on Thursdays. Usually on Thursdays. I try to do it every Thursday because I have a very busy schedule outside of doing live stream on Thursdays. It doesn't always happen. I'm not able to make it every Thursday. In fact, next week I will be out. I'm not able to do it because of work commitments for next week, but I'm happy to be here tonight. Tomorrowland does have great music. So what do you guys think? We haven't talked about the music in the parks that much. If there is, let's talk specifically about Magic Kingdom. Is there what land within Magic Kingdom has the best music in your opinion? Because, you know, I like the music in all the areas of the park. Oh, man. I'm going to think about it for a minute of what my favorite is, but I'm going to let you guys hash it out. "14 days till our first Disney vacation." Charles, that's so exciting. So Charles, who all is going? You said so is it like a whole family vacation? Are there kids? How old are the kids? I'm excited to hear the details there about your first time out here to Walt Disney World. I see Tomorrowland, I see Main Street music. Love the music on Main Street. Fancy. Nancy says. Frontierland. Rich, good thing you don't have AT&T. I do. I have multiple services that I use for streaming, and you know what's funny about AT&T is that it wasn't everybody. It was like hit or miss. Even like between me and Stephanie, like one of us had worse issues than the other, which is very weird. Tomorrowland, we'll be there in 4 weeks. Tomorrowland. Oh, you know, I think I'm going to agree with what seems to be the majority, which is I love Tomorrowland music. Like at home, sometimes I will turn on Tomorrowland music in the office, just put it on a loop, and I enjoy it. But I do like Main Street too. No Astro Orbiter tonight. We're AT&T stands for Ain't Talking or Texting today. That's a good one. Hi, Daddy, from Taylor and Lucy. Taylor and Lucy, how are you? I love you. Lucy, if you're listening, spelling words, honey. Listen, we spent a long time last night working on spelling words. You'll get it. Just focus. Remember the GHT? There's a lot of words with GHT and it gets you hung up, but you got it. So study those good because your test is in the morning, and we studied too long last night to not have you do good on your test. So you need to get through them tonight. So Enchanting Nana, Lucy needs to focus on those words. 15 spelling words. She's moving up. I mean, these are more that I remember happening at her age. And Taylor needs to practice for her recorder test tomorrow. She's playing the recorder. Like I want her to play the Willy Wonka, like the little Oompa Loompa call on the recorder. So once she gets really good, I want her to learn that. But Taylor, practice. You're gonna do great tomorrow too. You got this. Lucy, do your spelling words. Taylor and Lucy want a puppy. Steven, go away with that. Mark's got to do the dishes. Do the dishes. Spelling ain't that hard. Yeah. I'm not the greatest at spelling. I feel like we've gotten so used to devices like auto-correcting our stuff that spelling is just, our errors just get wiped away before we ever even have a chance to publish them. No, we're not getting puppies. No. I'm very interested about the to find out what the, if we ever do know the real reason for the ultimate cause of this this interruption in AT&T cell service today. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Steve wants to get a puppy. You get a puppy and you can bring it over to play with the girls, Steve. But we're not, there's not going to be one in the house. Cyber attack. I heard that too, but I didn't hear it from like, I didn't see it from like a news source saying that it was confirmed. We're not getting a puppy. Stop it. Stop it. Solar flares were the cause of the phone issues? Now they're saying it's up. So you got solar flares, you got upgrades to the systems, you got cyber attacks. This is what I'm talking about. Just in this little group here, we've already got like all of these different options of what could have been wrong from different reports. Who knows? So was there anyone today that learned that Wi-Fi calling actually is a thing for the first time? I feel like I talked to multiple people today who they're like, yep, my phone is just not working. Like, you're at home. Did you turn on Wi-Fi calling? And what the heck is Wi-Fi calling? Like, I think a lot of people today learned about Wi-Fi calling for the first time because it was the only way. It's the only way you're gonna get phone calls.
Y cuida a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the flag. Then step to the
We made it.
For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and
Yeah,
close
listen, if your phone, if you ever have lost cell service, there's an issue like that and you're at home, just turn on Wi-Fi calling. It's in your communication settings. On most phones, it's super easy, and it will use your Wi-Fi internet connection to not only make calls but to accept calls. So it'll function just as normal.
Supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. It is Enjoy your journey.
Sarah, that's an interesting theory. I mean, we can keep adding theories all day long. Like, you know, something to do with the cheese logs is probably a theory too, but I kind of like the spaghetti theory. One. Thank you. All right. Let's get in here. Oh, we're going to sit down for a few minutes. This is great. All right, guys, enjoy the ride on People Mover. I'm going to let you just have a good time. We'll take in the sights and sounds. We'll think about the cheese logs. And we will keep our fingers crossed that they live up to, well, I don't have very big expectations, so let's just hope they're good.
Legs and other appendages.
Enjoy the ride, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like it. That was the easiest thing. Oh, there's over 1,200 of you now. Just tap the like button. Enjoy the ride, guys.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuide a sus niños. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the vending platform. Then step into the car. For your safety.
I'm looking for chicken juice, don't worry. The only way I'm going to break into this ride is if we spot chicken juice, so hang in there.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around tomorrow.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Horak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, there ever lots to see. From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take. Thank you.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Traders. Transfer to green and red lines.
Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. First up, Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny people mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are no longer sold.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run.
I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
This is Starport 75.
Or as we locals call it, Space Mountain, our high-speed rocket port to distant deep space destinations.
relaxation wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the coral moves of Pisces 7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you. Attention all visitors from Galaxy M31. Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
Station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Kind of, I don't know. Carousel of Progress sounds fun, guys. It's like a classic Disney type of night. A little tiki room. Carousel.
Space Rangers, report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil adversary.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
Monsters Incorporated laugh board.
Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one eye or nine, take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this This is always my favorite part, because now is the time, now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow, today. See you in the future.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
All right, a little people mover on a nice night in Magic Kingdom. You can't complain about it. It's great. So what are we having? A conversation about Carousel of Progress in the chat. We got the lovers and the haters, and the people who are in between. They like it just because it's a place to sit. There was a time when I would not come into Magic Kingdom without riding Carousel of Progress. The girls love it too, which is great. You know you've raised your children properly when they ask to go on Carousel of Progress. So it's one of the things, you know. I've succeeded as a father. The kids request to go on Carousel of Progress. But, you know. Someone asked, did driving hurt after the surgery? Getting in and out of the car hurt, and hitting any kind of little bump like right after. But yeah, the act of driving, not so much, but just getting into the car was not very fun. What time is it? What are we gonna do? Okay, what is it? We got what, like 20 minutes or so before we can check in. Actually, give me 1 second here. Let me look at something. Yeah, we could check in about 20 minutes. So we got time. Probably not to ride Carousel of Progress as much as I want to. Listen, there's plenty of you who are like, come on, Cory, go ride Carousel of Progress. I know you want it. And even the ones that say they don't want it, they really want it. We could ride Carousel of Progress, and like as soon as we get off, it'll be time to go get cheese logs. I'll tell you what, the first 10 answers is what we're going to do. You're going to say yes or no. Whichever one gets to 10 first, that is what we're going to do. If we're going to go on Carousel of Progress or not. So you got to get it in right now. Just say yes or no, yes or no. Do not put any other words. It'll make it easier for me to count them. I see. No. Yes. Yes. COP. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Ah, you guys, I can't even. At this point, I think we're overwhelmingly yes in the chat, but I don't know if no or yes happened first. I need someone who can go back and look at the chat. It started going too fast. I couldn't keep up with it. I'm giving up. Forget it. We're leaving. We're leaving there. See? We could have went. We could have had nice things on the Carousel of Progress. Because it's a big, I can't even remember the song. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. When you start with the wrong words, it's hard to remember it all. It's a big, great, beautiful. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Shining at the end of every day. That's it. Ride the Little Mermaid. I wish we could, but the Little Mermaid has issues with the signal. Yeah, we don't want to miss the cheese. Listen, we're not going to miss the cheese. Yes, one. Yes, one? Really? Yes was first. Oh, man. Well, it's too late now, but we'll come back and do it. maybe not tonight. I don't know. Doesn't it close like an hour before the park? Next time we're in Magic Kingdom, we're riding Carousel of Progress. Listen, I'm gonna make it happen the next time we're here, I promise. I promise. You have my word that next time we're here, we will ride Carousel of Progress, and I will sing It's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow between every scene. Okay? Deal? I'll make up for it, but I will sing. I will sing the song in between each scene, bringing the energy, the much needed energy to the lackluster crowd that will be on there with me. Deal? We're making a deal. See, this is what I do. Now I'm over promising to make up for the fact that we didn't do it. And now I've got to sing. Last time I started doing this kind of stuff, I was wearing kilts around Epcot. There's all kinds of weird stuff that happened, and I told myself, Cory, stop doing that. So now, there you go. It's going to be a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. And I'm going to make sure everyone in that theater knows it.
I know there's a vacuum back there.
Next time you're here, it'll be closed for refurbishment. No! As long as I get the words right, I'll try. Don't threaten us like that. Ooh!
Good evening. At this time, Main Street USA has reached capacity for tonight's Nighttime Spectacular.
Don't go to Main Street. You're not allowed.
We ask that you please remain in your current location to experience tonight's fireworks presentation. Once again, Main Street USA has reached capacity for tonight's Nighttime Spectacular. Please remain in your current location to experience tonight's
Is that like a
fireworks
normal thing? Do they
presentation.
announce that
Thank
often?
you.
I don't know that I've ever even heard that before. Which is cheesier, vlogs or carousel? Here's the people talking in the little sound boxes again. You know, I don't know that I honestly don't know that I've ever had anything that was such a pet peeve except for as much as the little talking boxes. It's unbelievable. Because you can't understand what they're saying, and it reminds me of like a carnival, like where they're like, step right up, come and throw the the baseball at the milk crates. Main Street is at capacity. Let's see. We'll be the judge of that. The problem is everyone's sitting down, so it's like you could fit like, what is Main Street's at capacity? What does that even mean? Look at this. All right, this capacity of Main Street. Let's give it a little. It's not even close. Excuse me. It's not even. Look at this.
Why? Back to you.
Does this look like capacity to you? This is like this is part of the same lies that they tell us about rides when they say that it's like a 60-minute wait and it's really a 10-minute wait. They're probably going to start selling Genie Plus tickets to get on Main Street, and they're testing it. But don't worry, guys. It's at capacity. Just stay where you are. Don't move. Because Main Street USA is at capacity. No room. The girls could do like their gymnastics routines out here. There's so much space. I don't know. It's all smoke and mirrors, guys. Don't believe what you're told. Except for the fact that there's cheese logs. I'm believing that. Or I'm trusting that they exist.
The second is going to be
It's like wide open. There's all kinds of room. All the way down Main Street. I know they make money on Main Street. You would think they'd want more people over here, like, buying stuff. Where are we gonna go? Let's go over here. So Steve, the way that I meant was the first one to reach 10. So it wasn't the first 10 votes, but the first to reach 10. That's what I meant, and that's why I shouldn't have done that way, because that way was harder for me to keep track of. And I realized that as soon as I said it and it started, if it was going to be the majority out of the first 10, that would have been much easier. But what I did, in my mind, I did mean the first to get to 10. So I set myself up for failure. The mirror, mirror on the wall. Will the cheese logs be good? We don't know. I mean, they started selling used hats now at Magic Kingdom. No, it wasn't crowded. Listen, I think they might have had a problem, and I think they ran a software update to the sound system, and it got stuck on like fake news mode. And I'm just saying, I like this Donald mug. This is cool. Oh, look, it's even got the castle on the bottom. Oh, that's the style. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Did you know you can mobile order from here? I don't know what you mobile order. I've never really looked into it. I just know that there is an option to mobile order. Look at these sour Skittles. That sounds good. Sour candy, yay or nay? I like it. Kids love sour candy for some reason. I think that they're not as oh, look at these. Cool throwback. The old Snickers bar. I wish Skittles still came like this. That's cool. So it's a mixed bag about the sour candy, although I'm seeing a lot of nays. A lot of nays. Let's go look in the case over here. This thing is, the stuff in here just looks so good. Oh, it's like the popcorn that you can get with all the toppings and the syrup. Maybe that's what you can mobile order. That's probably it. You mobile order popcorn. Black licorice. Really? So see, I know some of my father-in-law loves black licorice. I'm not a fan. I do love gummy candies. I think I've talked about it before on stream that my favorite candy, in addition to gummy bears, is one that I do not believe they have in here. I was looking for it to show you. I don't believe they have it. Which are Raisinets. I love Raisinets. Milk chocolate are my favorite. I know it's weird, huh? Your dad, you want raisin candy? Yes, I want raisin candy. It's my favorite. It's delicious. I could eat a whole box of Raisinets. But I do love gummy candies. Pretty much any gummy candy I will devour. Except for there's some gummy bears that taste like chemicals. You know what I'm talking about, those cheap ones. And they're just weird tasting. Stay away from those. But I like the Raisinets. Junior mints are great too. So, black licorice fans. So what is it? Is it Good and Plenty that have the black licorice? Am I right? They're almost like licorice Mike and Ike's. Do I got my candy right there? I believe so. Good and Plenty. They're like licorice version of Mike and Ike's. Could be totally wrong. How about Cowtails? Those are something good too. A cream in the middle. Caramel little things with a cream in the middle. That's good stuff.
If you need to go, that's fine. But
Get a big thing of chocolate covered raisins from Costco. Reese's Pieces for the win. Yeah. You're right. You know, me and the girls the other day, and Stephanie spent a car ride naming candies, so I got a lot of these front to mind. We did just naming them, seeing how many we could get before we doubled them, and there was a lot. I was surprised at how many candies we could name. I was surprised at the candies the kids were naming, because they were naming stuff that I'm pretty sure they've never had before. But somehow they knew the names of them. I'm right about the Good and Plenty. There you go. So Steve, you like licorice? I didn't know that. Well, we have done our stroll around. Let's go check out Main Street real quick, see if it is still to capacity, you know, because we wouldn't want to have to squeeze our way in to find a spot, you know, being that it's at capacity. I mean, it's kind of tight, but you can probably find a spot to stand or walk or run or, you know, play Twister, lay down, pitch a tent, blow up an air mattress. You get it. It's a great view from right here. So you're asking if we were going to watch the fireworks tonight. Unfortunately, our reservation for cheese logs is during fireworks, and cheese logs are the mission of the night. And so that's where we will be heading here in just a few minutes. I can actually check in just a couple minutes here. Yeah, you can't even move. That's right. Give me a peanut butter cups and I'll be happy. Okay, so here's a question. Here's the next question. I love that we're talking about candy. You guys are awesome. Here, let's so now that we've talked about our favorite candies, we eat candies in different capacities, right? Like we eat candies right out of the bag. Some people have specific candy that they like better for movies. So if you were getting candy for a movie, which sounds weird, but it's true. Some people have like a specific, they like a lot of different kinds of candies, but there's like that one type of candy that they have to have when they go to a movie. So go. What is your favorite candy for a movie? Like that you have to have. Mine's gummy bears. Like I love having some gummy bears for a movie. But what is your favorite for a movie? And you know what? I'm the nacho guy in the movie. Like there's so many people who like popcorn. I like nachos. Give me the plastic cheese, and usually in the movie theaters, it's like the spicy plastic cheese. Give me some of that. A big pile of jalapenos on the side, and I'm good to go. Nachos. That's the way to go. Snow caps for the movies. Twizzlers. Gummy bears. Snow caps and Twizzlers. Look at this. Snow caps is like, it's like the movie crowd, the crowd pleaser. Peanut butter M&Ms. Ooh, those are good. Dots. Oh my gosh, I love some good dots, but they will literally rip your teeth out of your head if you're not careful, but they're so good. Hold on, I'm flipping you around, and I will get us checked in for our reservation here in a moment. Snow caps in your popcorn, so you mix them in the popcorn. That sounds great. Oh, goobers. You know, one thing I haven't seen anyone say yet is like molten milk balls. Whoppers. Nerds. Just a little bit of everything. Alright, so here's the final question. Actually, let me get checked in here. Should be able to now. Whoppers. Yes. Milk duds are good too. Man, I haven't had a milk dud in a long time. Oh, I'm still a minute early. See, here's the other question, right? We've talked about candy now for movies, but if you were to get ice cream with candy in it, so like a Blizzard or a McFlurry, now this becomes a different thing. It doesn't even necessarily have to be candy, because I know a lot of people love Oreos in their Blizzards or McFlurries or mixers or wherever you are, whatever they call them, where you have something blended up into ice cream. What is your favorite thing to have in ice cream? I will tell you now, for me, it's Reese Cup, 100%. Reese Cups blended up in a Blizzard that's my thing. Cookie dough, the girls love the cookie dough Blizzards, but for me, it's Reese's all the way. It's so good. Oreo is great too. But actually, the last one I just had was within like the last few days. I got a Butterfinger. A Butterfinger. Actually, it was on Valentine's Day. We took the girls out for Valentine's Day, and I had a Butterfinger Blizzard. And I love the flavor of Butterfingers. I won't eat them that much just because it'll like, get all stuck in your teeth and stuff. But a Butterfinger Blizzard, yeah, that's the way to go. You guys like all the stuff though. Snickers and Heath and chocolate chip mint. I see a lot of Snickers. I don't think I've ever had Snickers in a Blizzard. I have to try that sometime though. But Reese Cup, that's the way to go. All right, let's get checked in here. Start the check-in process. I have no allergies. Alright, we're all checked in. Guess we can go over towards this area. Really, any Blizzard, you can't go wrong. I know. How about, have you guys ever had the pumpkin pie Blizzard? It's like something they do, like a special time of the year Blizzard. Pumpkin pie Blizzard is quite tasty. Nutter butter. I love Nutter butter. You know what my dad does? I don't know if I've ever talked about on stream. He gets the Nutty Buddies from the store and gets a box of those and throws them up in the freezer. They're delicious. It's so good. As we wait to get into Tony's, if you were not with us last week, you don't know that we wanted to try the cheese logs. And unfortunately, it was a no-go. We had no reservation. They had no walk-up available. We had no way of getting in to Tony's, and we tried multiple times, It was not for a lack of effort, I can promise you that. And we're back this week. And this week we have a reservation. And we're going to go in. And we're going to try the cheese logs. And we will see what happens. I'm not sure. I mean, listen, I've got, Steve says they're great. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. At Tony's Town Square Restaurant. I used to like Shamrock Shakes. I have not had one in a while. But yeah, if you're not careful there, they sometimes will like inject a lot of that green minty stuff. And it can get like, it can go from like, oh, that's good to what the heck's going on there? Thanks for 700 likes. 700 likes, 1,300 watching. Smash that like button. We're about to go have some Tonys. This is what it all comes to. Oh, while we're waiting here really quick, the other thing I was going to say. I don't know if I talked about this when we were on vacation, but when around Christmas time, well, over the Christmas holiday, Steph and I took the girls. We were up in North Carolina, and I've talked a lot about that. But suddenly, like 3 days before Christmas, 4 days before Christmas, we suddenly started craving the Little Debbie Christmas trees, like the Little Debbie snack cakes, the Christmas trees. And so we started shopping. And in that part of North Carolina, there's a lot of Ingalls. So any of you who are around that area, a lot of Ingalls. So we went to the first Ingalls, no Christmas trees. In fact, this was, like I said, like 4 days before Christmas. Not only were there no Christmas trees, but the Christmas trees had been replaced with the Valentine's hearts already. So upset about that. And so we went to Publix. We went to probably every Ingalls from town to town that we went through. I'm not going to exaggerate when I say that we probably went into maybe 10 stores looking for Christmas tree. Looking for the Christmas trees. And you know what sparked it all? We stopped in Savannah on the way up, and there's a place that makes fresh gelato, and they had a gelato that was made with Christmas tree cakes, and it was unbelievable. And I was just like, man, we gotta get. And I know the hearts were probably tasting like zebra cakes, almost tastes the same, but I'm like, it was one of the Christmas trees with the little green sprinkles. They sold out of them. They sell out of them like in November, evidently, and you can't get them. It's a Christmas time. It's a week of Christmas, and you can't get the Christmas tree cakes. This year, you better believe, I'm buying some Christmas tree cakes as soon as they come out in like probably September or whenever it is. We're getting Christmas tree cakes. I'm just saying. But I don't know what your thoughts are on them. It seems like some of you really like them. Going to notify us when our seat is ready. Oh, the Swiss cake rolls, Daniel, those are special too. There's something about those things, the Swiss cake rolls, and also the sorry, I'm just changing your lens here. The brownies, the little fudge brownies. They're not like any other kind of brownie. Never tried the Christmas trees, this RN says. Well, yeah, I guess I had to buy them early this time. Don't they also make like a strawberry shortcake roll that's almost like a Swiss cake roll, but it's like vanilla and strawberry? And then they have a Boston cream one too, I believe. Cosmic brownies. Wait, are they called cosmic brownies? I'm just talking about the regular Little Debbie. It's like one big brownie, but then it's got kind of like a little crease in the middle of it where you can break them in half. And then it's got some nuts stuck in the top. Are those called cosmic brownies? They're like fudgy. And I'll tell you right now, I remember when I was younger too, my dad used to buy the, I don't even know what they're called. Are they called pinwheels? Like where you get the whole tray of the little cinnamon rolls. Those things are great. You throw them in the microwave for 15 seconds and it's perfect. And if you remember those pinwheels, are you the kind of person that just bites into them and just eats them like a regular cinnamon roll, or are you the kind that unravels it and eats it like fruit by the foot? That's the way I did it. We just unrolled the pinwheels to eat them. They're so good. So if you were not hungry, you're probably hungry now. And you probably, like me, want to leave Magic Kingdom and drive to the nearest gas station and buy pinwheels, Swiss cake rolls, eat them all on the way home. I unroll the pinwheels. See, Alice, I'm telling you, unravel. See, it's a thing. I'm not the only one. Everyone unrolls them. It's a common thing. Team Unroll. You know what? I think that there's something to be said about that. The group of us that are in the Unroll group, we probably have a higher IQ. I'm just saying. That's not saying that if you're not in the Unroll group that you have a lower IQ. Well, I guess it is saying that. I'm not saying that it's a bad IQ. I've dug myself into a hole that I don't know how to get out of. Team Unroll are cool. Let's just say that. Oh my gosh. Watch, this is what's going to happen now. We're here at Tony's. Our reservation was 8 o'clock, or 8:05, but I did the early check-in 15 minutes early, and now we wait. We wait till they say our seat is right. It doesn't mean we can't go walk in here and check the place out. I unroll my Swiss cake rolls. Do you really? You gotta peel the shell off of them, which I've seen people do that. Peel the chocolate shell off your Swiss cake rolls. $46.55, window 9, Byron. Thank you for the reminder of that. I needed that. That is a memory, a number, a code that we will use forever. Man, these are so cool. I love the Pinocchio one. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. How much is this one? Geppetto and Pinocchio is $89.99. Isn't that neat? How cool. Even the shelf in there. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. Like the Sorcerer Mickey's really cool too, but man, I absolutely love the Pinocchio one. I'm a little bit biased. Pinocchio. It's like a Viewmaster, it is. I don't know, what are your thoughts on this Oswald? Let's see, he's kind of he's heavy enough to be putting on him. I don't know. For $110? I don't know, what are your thoughts? These are 50% off? Are you serious? 50% off Oswald. There you go. So if you really like it, there they are. You can come in here right now. And is this 50% off too? Because this is the Disney 100. And it says, let's see, does it exclude only an edition Magic Bands? So this castle is on sale for, I guess, $100 because it's 50% off. So there is your 100-year castle. You got Tinkerbell up here. Our table is ready. I can't believe it, guys, but we are officially going to get cheese logs. Godspeed. Have we heard anything new about the... Hi, how are you? Fireworks just started. Whoa. Happily ever after. Just kicked off outside. Can you hear it from inside? All right, hang in there, guys. Give me a moment.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming back.
Thank you very much. Did someone say that you couldn't hear the fireworks because Main Street was at capacity? That's a funny joke. But no, we can hear the fireworks. They're just not high enough to see from out here. Here, I'm gonna flip you around. We're gonna look at this menu. Feels great out here tonight. I'll tell you that much. What do we got going on here? We got your cocktail and wine menu, which is, there's not many places, right, within Magic Kingdom where you can get cocktails and wine. Well, there you go. You can do it at Tony's. It's so loud out here. All right, here we go. This is all we wanted last week. All we wanted to do was sit here and have our food, and this is the music. And they explosions behind me. Oh, you can see the fireworks behind me. I'm gonna get to the other side. Let's see, you can see them over here. Which is pretty cool. Alright, back to the important matter at hand. Food. So Caesar salad. So this is the garlic bread. I heard this garlic bread was good too. Never had it. With Parmesan fondue. See, listen, I can only get so much. I can only eat so much food. And there's the fried mozzarella with spicy creamy tomato. This is the mozzarella, the logs, $15. This is all we're here for. It's the only reason we're in Magic Kingdom is to complete our mission and eat this fried mozzarella. We're gonna continue on though. Chicken Parmesan. I gotta tell you, I'm kind of scared of the chicken Parmesan because I really feel, like I said, my chicken Parmesan gauge is so it's up there. But I mean, even the spaghetti, if you're gonna pay for spaghetti and meatballs, you might as well get the chicken parm. It's only $3 more, right? Spaghetti and Impossible meatballs, no thank you. $15, yikes, Byron, we are in Magic Kingdom. Surprised it's not more. Fettuccine Alfredo, today's sustainable fish. We've got some braised shortbread. Sounds good. The rigatoni alla vodka is probably good. And oven roasted shrimp scampi. So we got a little bit of everything. You know, for entrees for a table service restaurant in Magic Kingdom, I honestly don't think it's bad. I mean, you're looking at kind of like $30 being your average on the high-end form. So that's not that bad. So I got tiramisu cannoli. We have this tart. Italian strawberry shortcake. That sounds good. Steve, have you had desserts here? And if so, what has your dessert been? It is so loud. Hopefully you can hear me. There he is. Uncle Tony. That's him. You can see the resemblance where, I mean, yep, Uncle Tony. You know what? We're gonna get the fried mozzarella. And I think that I'm gonna get, oh man, I think I'm gonna have to get the chicken parm because I think I really gotta give it a try. It is, does this sound loud? We're trying not to hear you. Okay. Why, you don't want to hear me? You want to hear the music? Okay, well just be quiet. I'll be quiet then. The gelato is amazing. Gosh, that word is used way too much. But the fireworks are right there. They're like right through the crack right there. That's your view of the fireworks right over my head. It would be cool if that building wasn't as tall. That would be kind of cool. How you doing? Thank you. Tony looks like Carlos. Hey, look at the resemblance. Not much. We went for cheese sticks, and that's what we're getting here. Fried cheese. The fried mozzarella is happening. Send out the drone. Just look at the phone to a drone. It is send it soaring off into the night. That will be no more, Cory, no more allowed in Disney. You know how that goes. It's like you know what's coming. Preston, it's good to see you, buddy. How are you? You doing good? Hope to get to see you again soon. I'm watching food come out. That looks like chicken parm. And a big bowl of meatballs. The meatballs look great too. Now I'm torn. I'm going chicken parm. I'm going chicken parm. And we're going to do honest review. Absolute honest review. We're not going to hold anything against them for denying us entry last week. We're going to do perfect non-biased review. I will say, our buddy Bob, Yeehaw Bob, if you don't follow Bob on Facebook, go follow Bob on Facebook. He's in Africa doing this like amazing trips through, he's on like a safari. I saw like lions like coming up to his, I mean he's like on a real safari, and elephants, and like he's doing some crazy stuff. So go follow Bob on Facebook and check it out. Watch it. He's been going live from Africa, so I don't know what time he's been going live. Sometime probably in the middle of the night here or something. I don't know. I would rate it on a scale of 1 to 5 Olive Gardens. Chicken parm is my it's probably my favorite, not only Italian dish, but chicken parm is like my favorite dish of any cuisine. That's why I hesitate often, because like Steve said, I kind of have a pretty good. How are you?
Good.
Thank you.
Are you been here before?
It's been a while.
Alright, welcome. You okay with the menu?
Oh yeah.
Any questions so far?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
I'll start with the fried mozzarella. And I'll do the chicken parmesan.
Okay. Anything besides water?
No. Thank you.
Chicken parmesan?
Yes. But so I have high expectations for chicken parm. It's just because I have had it all over this country. Because I seek out, when I'm in towns, I seek out places that have good chicken parmesan. And so I've had some like unbelievable chicken parmesan. And I have some coming up here on another trip that I'm doing for work. Come up here shortly. So I'll try and remember to take pictures and post on Instagram. I'm so bad at that, but I want to be able to share the food with you that I'll be eating in all these places. But I've sought out some chicken parm options. You can't go wrong with it, but it can be not good. Wendy, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you and all your support very much, Wendy. Thank you, sister, for the Cheese Log Fun $20 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It was loud. It echoes a lot over here. Thank you, Wendy. So we have literally talked about candy and snack cakes for like the last half an hour. And I don't know, I feel like we need a stream that is like a home stream that is like trying, like doing like a little Debbie like snack off. Like we're gonna we'll try one Little Debbie snack cake, try another one, pick which one's the best, and then just keep eliminating. We gotta do a competition to see who has the best, or which is the best Little Debbie snack cake. You don't want to go out there. Stick it back. Just idle. Stay in place. Don't move. Oh yeah, Mom makes fantastic chicken parm. Mom makes really, really good chicken parmesan. So great. I will say that I feel like I'm starting to finally get there with my chicken parmesan at home, and it's getting better. The girls love it, but I kind of at home it's kind of a healthier version of a chicken parmesan, so it doesn't hit the same way as like a proper pan-fried, pounded thin chicken breast, pan-fried, crispy golden, still moist in the middle. There is a science and a love to making proper chicken parmesan. But yeah, Mom's chicken parmesan is very good. You know, in a lot of restaurants, I will order, because chicken parm usually comes with like marinara on it and then, you know, cheese melted on. I will go with, I will purposely ask for bolognese instead of marinara, just for that added flavor, that deep flavor that comes from a good bolognese. I'll get that on top, and I'll go with that instead of marinara. It makes it extra filling, that's for sure. Is Tinkerbell fine? Same with a schnitzel. Yes, that's very true. It's gotta be done right. Well, listen, I've had multiple of you tell me that if I like the food tonight, that you will make a reservation to come here on your next trip, which means something. It's a lot of pressure. Not really, because if it's not good, I'm going to tell you it's not good. I don't have any jaded Disney opinions. I will tell you the honest truth about how the food is. Chicken parma beef sauce, yeah, for real. I'm not kidding. It's great. Like, I put the bolognese, the beef sauce right on top of the chicken parm, melt the cheese on it. It's like a whole nother layer, a whole nother level. I had some great chicken parm outside of Denver. A little suburb right outside of Denver on the other side of the water. Those of you who are in the Denver area might know what I'm talking about. Don't remember the name of it. It's in a little like neighborhood, very kind of old school, like red leather booths. Kind of has like a little bit of a mob feel to it. Chicken parm there was phenomenal. It's you know, on my scale, it's up there for sure. Cory, I ate there in December and enjoyed it. Had a fantastic service. 71. That's great. Here goes Tink. Can we see Tink from here? Let's go across here. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button. I can't remember. Can you see her over the trees here? No. She's too low. reach out and find your foot-long cheese stick. So, so there you go. Happily ever after. Main Street was at capacity. Now it's clear now. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd be able to see her in that path there, but yeah, it's much further away than it appears, and she stays a lot lower. I'd totally do that job. I would do that job. It would be so much fun to zip line from Cinderella Castle. Are you kidding me? How fun with that. When does Bob return? I will be there in 3 weeks. I do not know Bob's schedule. But what I'll tell you, as soon as he returns, we're going to go see Bob. We haven't been over there in a bit, and we got to go support Bob. It is my obligation for him to play in Magical Night of Hope. We have kind of a contract that I have. I'm supposed to be streaming there once a month to promote a show. I have absolutely lied. That is a total joke. No, Bob is like, loves it when we come out there. I have no contract with Bob. Bob does whatever Bob wants to do, and he loves being a part of Magical Night of Hope. And I'm so happy that he does and that he's a part of it. So cool. He's so excited for this year to be part of it again. December 14th, Magical Night of Hope. Bob will be back. But no, I love going to see Bob, and I love going and promoting the show because it's kind of crazy, actually, that after COVID, when Bob came back and started playing again, we started going to the shows. We went to the very first show, if you remember, and had that awesome night where we kind of walked in with him to start his first night, and that garlic bread. Look at that. That looks crazy. That garlic bread? It's like a tower of garlic bread. But it was so awesome going to that first night of Bob, and then we started going to the show regularly and promoting it, doing a lot of promotion for Bob, because I really wanted the show to just like get to it, to take off again. I mean, Bob had always been popular and always had his crowds, regular crowds, but things have like changed, and it's so cool to hear Bob say, I know, secret. It's always funny to hear Bob now talk about, he's like, Cory, on a weekly basis, there's people that come in and say they're here because they watched one of your streams where I was on it. And I'm like, that is like a total win. Thank you very much. I'm like, that is a total win that people are going to see Bob because we had something to do with introducing him to Bob. So awesome. The cheese rods have arrived. They're bigger than I thought they would be. I would say that they're probably all of 10 to 12 inches. Look at these things! Are you kidding? There's 2 of them, but that's a lot of cheese sticks for one person. Are you kidding me? Look at it! Oh my gosh, it smells good. Okay, hold on here. You guys gotta see this like up close. This is why we're here. This is why we came to Walt Disney World. In the words of Yeehaw Bob, this is why we came to Walt Disney World. And they're here. They're finally at our table. The question is, do I try and lift up? I feel like I have to. I have to try and pick one of these up. I have to. Okay, hold on. They're a bit much for one person, I will say that, but I would not be doing it justice if I didn't try and pick it up all at once. No shame. We're ready to go. But I missed a super chat from Arjon's buddy Richie. Thank you so much. Stop and get some Little Debbie's on your way home tonight. Buddy, thank you so much, R. Johnson. I haven't seen Richard in forever. Richard, I gotta come. I'm just gonna come crash one night over at Crash In and hang out with you guys. I miss you guys so much. Thank you, Richie, so much. I appreciate that. And I might do that. I am like full on red. I have no shame because we are gonna pick this thing up as a whole right now. Oh my gosh. This thing, look at it. It's huge. It is a huge stick. It kind of broke. What we're gonna do? We're gonna bite the end off of it. Okay? Oh, it's all over me. People are laughing at me with my napkin, and I really don't care. Okay, that's cheesy and delicious. I gotta try this sauce though. I don't know what to do. Like if I set this down, there we go.
Remember your mom?
Here. The outside of these are nice and crispy. So much cheese in the middle. Hold on. It's like a spicy marinara sauce. Let's see. These are fantastic. Like I can't, there's nothing that I could say wrong about these except for I wish that I had more of that spicy sauce, like a little bowl of it. I wish it wasn't just like if you come here, order extra sauce on the side. But don't you hear the crunch? Those are so good. Like, they got a nice crunch. They're not soggy. You would not want them to be soggy. The coating is like a, I don't even know how they got it to do what they did. It's obvious that the mozzarella is cut into like a square log. Sorry while I stuffed my face. Some extra sauce on the side, please? Thank you. That'll be perfect. We need the extra sauce. Not because it's not good without it, but because the extra sauce, it just has really good flavor. But these are huge. Are you kidding me? Look at this. This is no joke. Look at this one. That's a cheese stick. This is the one that was sitting on the bottom in the sauce. Look at how it holds together. Like it's a serious situation. That's ridiculous. I gotta say, I'm absolutely did not expect it. Not only that it would taste this good, but also I did not expect that they would actually be a foot long. I thought that was like, okay, they say it's a foot long, that isn't really going to be foot long. It absolutely is a foot long cheese stick. Like something weird they would do over at Casey's, where they like put one of these on top of like a hot dog, and then they serve that. Oh, good. Donna, with a $9.99 super chat, miss you, Cory. Been ninja watching. Texted you some info about Little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes and told you those mozzarella logs were huge. Donna, put the info in here. Thank you, first off, for the super chat. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. And I miss you, too. I do not have the number that you're texting. I do not have access to at the moment. So if you can drop that info here in the chat so we can all discuss this Christmas tree thing. And Donna, if you have some sort of like inn where I can get Christmas tree cakes at not. There's like gigantic cheese sticks. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's no. I mean, it's crazy. Look at that. Yeah, it is. It's fried mozzarella. Yeah. They're delicious. They're gonna do that one day and do a little collaboration. The cheese sticks on the hot dog. It's a match made in heaven for Casey's. I've almost used up all the sauce. I feel like it's gonna be a mistake, a big mistake eating all this by myself. The glass knife in Winter Park makes Christmas tree cakes. But only at Christmas time. Thank you very much. All right. Now we're talking. Look at this. We got a bowl of sauce. Now we're talking. It's fantastic. The spicy marinara, that's where it's at. What if that's the spicy vodka sauce? How do you stay so thin? Byron, it is it's an illusion. No, I'm just kidding. I stream once a week. Oftentimes on the streams, I'll eat bad, but I do not eat like this all the time. I've only eaten like almost one of these, and I feel like it's going to be a bad idea to eat the other. Oh yeah. It's so much cheese. I'm watching all these people, they're leaving Magic Kingdom, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, honestly, I am like a spectacle to be had right now with the bib and the giant cheese sticks, and I'm talking to my phone. It's the mass exodus, you know, on Main Street, and I'm literally on display. Multiple people have pointed and laughed. I don't care. Because we are all in. So now that I've finished one, my rating of 1 to 10, my rating of 1 to 10 on these cheese sticks. Nine and a half. They're fantastic. 9.5. Perfectly crispy. Came out right temperature. Everything's holding together nicely. Not the ratio of the batter to the cheese, fantastic. The sauce, fantastic. And probably the only thing that's keeping them from having a 10 is that they didn't just give me the sauce. Like, if it would have came with the bowl of sauce, because come on, it's like, it's 24 inches of cheese sticks, which are also about double the thickness of a normal cheese stick. You need more sauce. But other than that, I mean, even when this has been sitting here, I can't complain about this. Like, they're still nice and crispy, even though they've been sitting in the sauce. It's very, very good. It's very surprising. Very, very surprising to me. Come to Tony's Town Square, guys. Well, for the cheese sticks in a minute. These were worth a take two and coming back. They were worth it. What? The sauce does. I feel like if I keep eating this is all I have left. How much does it cost? It was $15 for this appetizer, which, especially now that I've seen the size of it, no doubt that it's not that bad. $15 for two of these gigantic. Gee, it's plenty for 4 people. It's way too much for one person. I'm gonna have trouble after this, but we're eating it anyway. I almost should have eaten this and then decided if I was going to get something else. I feel like I might fall asleep on the monorail. We just made reservations there for mozzarella sticks on Saturday. Get it, Pete, just come here, get some more. If you want to do just like an appetizer then. I've heard that the focaccia, the garlic bread, is fantastic. Just come and do some drinks and appetizers. Get some garlic bread and get some cheese sticks and just hang out here. That's perfect. Ooh, I feel like I shouldn't eat this other piece, but I keep doing it. Oh, is Donna not feeling well? I can't touch my phone. My hands are so dirty. Donna, I hope you feel better. All right, I'm gonna have to pause. That's all that's left. So to say that I gave it the good college try is an understatement. I'm gonna have to take my bib off to clean my hands. Yeah, we will. We'll save this. We'll see how the chicken parm is. Whoa, that sits heavy. Take the chicken parm home. No, listen. Well, maybe. Maybe we'll take the leftover home. But we're gonna try it. But yeah, regardless of how the chicken parm is, come here to get this appetizer because this just might be one of the best appetizers I've had here in Magic Kingdom. There are some good things at Skipper Canteen that are good, but it's like a rigatoni just went by behind me. Not Tony, but rigatoni. That's sitting heavy. Kind of lightheaded a bit. Pass out from cheese overload. Steve knows, like if I put this hunk of mozzarella in a box, by the time I get to my car and I can smell it in my car, I will probably eat it before I go home. It's just gonna happen, probably. That's so true. Steve, remember or all of you remember the apple cookie from a couple weeks ago at Disney Springs? Steph never had any. I had all great intentions. Okay, I left Disney Springs that night. I had, well, it was at least half a cookie, right, Steve, left of the apple cookie, apple oatmeal cookie from whatever that place is called, Lake House. And Steph never got any of it. I wanted to give it to her, but I'm only human. You know? What more do you ask for? I'm in a car, there's a cookie with apples in it. The very rare cheese sweats from Pork Cart. That has to be a pretty rare occurrence to eat enough cheese. I'm sorry, Steve, it just happened. I don't, like, intentionally, I have good intentions. The intentions are to share with Stephanie. The fact that it doesn't happen is not because I didn't want her to have it. It's that I wanted it more. And that's true. Like, that's actually, like, a true statement. Like, I wanted it more than her, I can promise you. Like, she would have tried it if I brought it home, but she wouldn't have appreciated it the same way. So, insurance wants you to jump through hoops. I don't know what you're talking about, Happy Son, to Donna, but I can tell you after just having surgery and having to deal personally with some insurance stuff, what a nightmare. It's an absolute joke. It's a joke how it all works. And I've, knock on wood, not had to experience a lot of it in my life, of having to deal with insurance companies, because I've not had, with medical insurance specifically, because I've not had to use too much of it, but I used a good chunk of resources to have surgery. And I will tell you, here's the racket. The short of the long story, specifically about anesthesiology. This is definitely not Disney conversation, but we're going to talk about insurance now. Welcome to Cory Meets World, where we eat all mozzarella and then we talk about insurance. It's weird, I know, but it's what we do. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Everything was billed individually for the insurance that I had. Thank you very much. And thank you. All right. We gotta take a look at this chicken parm. Hold on. We talk about everything tonight. Candy, insurance, you name it. The chicken parm's made it to the table, and here it is. And so here's my initial reaction, right, based on my chicken parm snobness, is that I feel like it's too thick. It's too thick of a chicken breast. This should be half as thick as what it is. Pound it out thin. Just take over the plate with the chicken. Just take it over. I mean, before you bread it, I want to hold it up to the light and see through it. We want it pounded thin. So this is definitely not like my go-to style for chicken parm, but we're gonna give it a go. I mean, the plate's nice and hot. It looks good. It looks good. It's just not my my typical style. So here we go. So we're gonna try it. Huge piece of chicken. Huge. huge. I'll tell you, there it is. It is quite crispy, which is great. Great news for them that it's still crispy and very. Yes, Disney girl, you got the spot. Giotano's in Denver. Very good chicken parmesan, like exceptionally good chicken parmesan. It's crispy in a good way. No, like crispy in a good way, not soggy at all. All right, let's see. You're right. It's not overcooked. Like the chicken itself is actually pretty moist. Almost surprisingly moist. Hold on. This is better chicken parm than they have over at what's the place in Hollywood? Mama Melrose. That food over there was like put into a flavor like vacuum, but then like covered in like a mountain of salt. This isn't bad, like because it's, I mean, quite moist for how crispy it is on the outside. I almost can't believe that. Hold on. Let's get some pasta.
Really?
Pasta is cooked properly. The marinara itself, this spicy marinara, has so much more flavor. Let's see, there's the marinara right on top of the chicken. It's okay, like the marinara is like, it's not bad, but there's so much more flavor and spicy. And the noodles, while they're cooked nicely, they taste watery. I don't know if that makes sense, but there's not a bunch of water on the plate, but they taste like watery, almost like it's like the sauce is watered down, or when they put it on the plate there was more water and then it got absorbed. I don't know, like it's a little bit no. I have to try this chicken parm again. Hold on, I have to give it. I'm still impressed that it is not dry. And the breading on the chicken parm itself is like very well seasoned. So I'm gonna say that for this like style, it's just a ratio thing for me because it's not good. Pasta not cooked in salt and water tastes watery. I think that's what's going on there. It's the ratio thing for me. It's because the flavor of this breading is good. Like it's a good breading. The chicken is moist, but it's about double as thick as what I would like it to be. Like, and if it was thinner, it would have a better ratio with the cheese and everything. But right now, it's just like a big bite of chicken every time. And it needs more sauce. But yeah, the pasta's a hard no. It either needs like a lot more sauce. No, it is like, and it stinks because they cooked it like perfectly al dente. Oh, Carrabba's chicken parm is great. It's like perfectly al dente. It just tastes like water. That's unfortunate. Chicken parm flavor, pretty darn good flavor, or better than I expected it to be. But there you go. I will say that I'm gonna give the chicken parm for what it is, since it's not my style. I'll give it a 7. Because it has all the makings. I don't know, maybe a 6.5 is more appropriate. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. 6.5 for the chicken parm. It's a huge piece of chicken. Like, it is, but 6.5. And the fact that the pasta tastes like water is kind of like a turn off, you know? So, listen. Cheese sticks are great. Come for an appetizer. Try something. You make your own conclusion on the food. But as far as my recommendation, you come here for the cheese sticks. Pass on the chicken parmesan and pass on any pasta that's coming out of the water that pasta was cooked in. Not good. The spaghetti with the marinara is getting a 3.5.
35 or
only because they cooked it well.
35 or younger? Sorry, it's not because I was.
But it's almost like unedible, the watery flavor.
My son was just you're taking it out from those two.
So, there you go.
I was rude. 35 or younger.
3.5 on this pasta, 6.5 on the chicken, a 9.5 on the cheese stick. Get the scampi. Well, next time we'll get the scampi.
So far, so good.
Well, there you go. That'll be it for us. I'm gonna package this up, and I'll make some chicken parm eggs in the morning, which is like my thing that I do with leftover chicken parmesan. Is that I chop it up and cook it in eggs in a pan. It's delicious. If you've never done it, do it. Delicious. Chicken parm eggs. I mean, there's plenty here. It's huge.
I mean, I know that's true. But then the truth is
chicken parm snub. Hey, I told you, I'm learning here. Like, but again, I think I gave it a fair rating. Like, we talked about all aspects of it. I think the problem for me is that in an effort to, no, it needs work. Oh, so do we have any more, Poets Market, do we have any more details on the moon landing? I will not eat the rest of the pasta on the way home, Steve. Far from it. No, thank you. No. I might eat that cheese stick though. No, I shouldn't. Shouldn't do that either. It's been way too much. Just add butter to the pasta. I don't know. You need a lot. Like, it's hard to explain that flavor. But it's very not good. So there you go. I gave you my honest review. Cheese sticks are great. you guys were right. Like, whoever recommended, I don't know who originally recommended, and then a bunch of other people said, yes, you should go do that. It's worth the $15. Eating it all at one time for one person, not recommended. So share it. But don't come here and say that I said you should get chicken parmesan, because I did not. But come here, get your cheese stick. Hold on just a moment here. Thank you so much to Nicole. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the PayPal, $20 PayPal. It says enjoy the cheese logs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Mark for the $50 PayPal. Very, very generous. Thank you so much, Mark. It says congratulations on getting into Tony's this week. The chicken parm is good. The pasta and sauce are pretty weak. I'm assuming this came through before my review. I think it did, and I didn't see it pop up until now. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you to all of you for the super chats and PayPals. You guys are awesome, and it really does help me come and do this and have these meals. I appreciate the support so much, and I agree. The chicken parm, it was okay. Like, not great, but it wasn't bad. Like, if someone served me that in a restaurant, I would eat it. It's fine. I was super full from this cheese. It's just not my style. But I agree. The pasta and sauce are weak, as in, like, tastes like water weak. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nicole, and thank you to Mark. I appreciate you guys so much. Very, very generous. Thank you for your support. Kathy's the one who sent me here for the logs. Kathy, good job. Fantastic. Great recommendation. I'm glad this turned into our mission for the night, and it was well worth the trip. I look forward to going on our next mission. I have a mission to another place for something that I don't think a lot of people have ever had. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's something that I've not heard many people talk about it, but I've heard a couple people have got wind of it, that it's kind of like a little bit of a hidden secret. So when I get back from this work trip that I'm going to be on, where I won't be able to stream next week, when I get back, we will be trying something that I've never had, and I don't think many of you have had it, and it's not Olive Garden. Steve, not Olive Garden. Now I will say, from the moment we sat down tonight, to even now, service has been slow. Like, the beginning of the service and now the end of the service was slow. It took a while before someone came and talked to me, and I've had my card sitting on the table for a while now too. And the servers walked by multiple times and just never picked it up to grab it. But it's been very slow. Not bad. They've been nice, but it's just been slow. I should meet up with Nate at Olive Garden. Is Nate have like a infatuation with Olive Garden? If Nate has like an Olive Garden thing, then I think we should go. If that's like, is that like his thing? I've never heard him talk about Olive Garden. Steve loves Olive Garden. I don't. I've made that clear. Olive platter. No olive platter. No. So follow along on Instagram, okay? I'm going to be traveling, and I've got a lot of good food coming my way in the next little bit. And so my goal will be to maybe document some of the pictures on Instagram if I remember. I am so bad with it, but if I remember, I will. What's the big deal with olive oil? Everyone I know raves on the salad bar. No. I mean, if you like salad like straight out of the bag, then, you know, it is what it is. I need a box, please. I'm not a big fan of Olive Garden, but I will admit, I've admitted on stream that it has been quite some time since I went to an Olive Garden. So I will. I've made a commitment that we will go there one night on a stream. I'm not going to Atlanta. No. I'm going to be eating a lot of food. A lot of food. And I'm excited for it. So stay tuned. All I know is that each breadstick at Olive Garden is 150 calories. Donna, I don't want to know what one cheese stick was here. It's a scary thought. I don't want to know. I feel like I need to run home now. Probably get a cheese stick cramp halfway home if I start running. It's still the same, not good. I'm sure it's not good. There was never a time in my life that I was like, you know what, we should go to Olive Garden. And I ate a lot as a kid, like, you know, we'd go there for like birthday parties and different things, but it was never like, oh yeah, Olive Garden is the place to go. I always knew deep down inside that there was something wrong with what was going on there. But we're not allowed to talk about what's wrong there anymore because I don't want emails. So we'll go there. We're not going to make any false accusations about Olive Garden. But we'll go there. And we will give our honest opinion because we're allowed to do that. But we can't talk about what they may or may not be using to warm up the food in the preparation process. Because I'm not in there, I can't see it. But I can tell you what it tastes like they might be doing. We'll see. But it sounded like he might be going to a food mecca. Yeah, there's a lot of food, a lot of restaurants, a lot of really great restaurants. So it's one of those ones where it's like, Wendy, it's hard to choose. I don't think we're going to be able to leave here. I think we're shutting down. Yes, please. I think we might be shutting down tonight here. We can go get those pictures on Main Street where it's just us. Yeah, but it's so much food that it's hard to pick the restaurants. Yeah. I'm excited for them. Bella Italia in Winter Garden. Donna, I have not been, and I actually sent that to Steph. Looks fantastic. Also, there is a newer Italian place over in the Flamingo Crossing area that I had actually heard about and got some information before they opened. They were doing like a soft opening, and I was asked to come out to the soft opening. I was going to do it because it was going to be on a Thursday night, so I was going to bring the stream out there and eat some food. And they got closed, or they got delayed in their grand opening, and I don't know if it ever opened, and I don't even know the name of it. But the menu looked amazing. and it is in it's in Flamingo Crossing, I believe. So I don't know if anyone knows about it. I don't know the name of it, but it looked great. Let's go, Donna. Let's go try the chicken parm. I was at the Italian place in Flamingo Crossing this evening. I passed on it though. To wait for you. Wait, so you passed it, Steve, and didn't eat there. I want to try some. The tasting room in Winter Garden. Never been there.
Box? Any dessert tonight?
No, thank you.
And I'll leave this right here. I already put the Anapass folder.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Still doing great.
Cheese stick going in. Chicken parm going in. Pasta stand. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for coming along for take 2. I really wanted to give this a try. We're gonna do more things like this, where you guys just randomly tell me something, and we're gonna go do it. Because, hey, I want to do what you guys want to do. The bag, is it big enough for the box to fit flat? That's the question. It is just big enough. Perfect. Chicken parm's coming home with me. But thank you all so much for coming along today. I appreciate you. It's been fun. All the support. You guys have been awesome. If you have not smashed the like button, be sure to do it before we end tonight. It really does help us out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Also, make sure that you tune in for the next one. We will be off next week. The following week is actually iffy a little bit. We got a lot of stuff that piled up. It happens sometimes, guys, with the schedule. So we'll play it by ear. But next week I will not be here. So don't expect me. I won't be here. What happened with insurance? I'm having surgery next week. Insurance! Totally lost. Finished. You want the rest of the insurance story. So for my surgery, because of the way it broke up and stuff, let's just say I had 3 main things to pay for. I had the cost of the surgeon himself, the cost of the surgery center where I had the procedure, and then the surgery center subs out the anesthesiologist. So I had the cost of the anesthesiologist service separate as well. Okay, long story short, everyone's leaving because no one wants to hear the insurance story. That's fine. The long story short is that for the anesthesiologist, because of the insurance that I have, being a higher deductible insurance, I was going to have to pay for a lot of this out of pocket. And so I asked, I was gauging how much it was going to be. So I wanted to be prepared for what my bills were going to be. And for the surgeon and for the surgery center, I was able to get to the penny what the cost would be before the procedure, to the penny. Even with them running it through the insurance, I was able to know exactly what I would have to pay. Thank you very much.
Copy your card. That's gonna be my copy. If I don't see you in the way, I'll take it. Have a good night.
Thank you. And so, anesthesiologist, So I called their office and I'm like, hey, I want to know what the total bill is going to be that I'm going to owe. Well, it depends. It depends on how long you're put under, how long the procedure is. I'm like, I got the procedure code. I've got the estimated amount of time from the surgeon. Like, I had everything. I'm like, so can you tell me after you submit it to my insurance what the insurance is going to cover and what it's not? Here's my insurance information. You know this. Like, what is it going to be? We can't tell you that information. Well, how much are you going to bill my insurance? Can you tell me that number? No, we can't tell you that information. Sorry. Well, how much is it going to be? Well, like I said, sir, we don't know until we do the procedure. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm giving you all the codes. I'm giving you everything. I want to know how much you are going to bill my insurance. And I want to know which codes you're going to bill the insurance so I can call the insurance and ask them what they're going to cover of that or what they're going to allow you to bill so I know how much I have to pay. Okay, I've been in circles about this. And I'm like, I want to give you money. I want to make sure that I have money to pay you because I'm the customer, but you won't tell me, okay? And here's the racket of it all. This is where it all goes south. I said, well, how about this? How about I don't give you my insurance information, I don't authorize you to bill my insurance, and I self-pay. I want to self-pay. So what if I self-pay? Oh, it's going to be $550. And I'm like, wait, what? I mean, you just told me you didn't know until you do the procedure, or that there's all this like magic and mystery behind it. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know until I say I'm going to self-pay and you can't bill my insurance, and then suddenly it's $550. Nice round number. Perfect. I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Now you've suddenly just come up with a number because I'm going to self-pay? So I said, okay then. I gave him an option. I basically told him, I said, if you can tell me what you're going to bill my insurance, then I will let you bill the insurance. If you don't tell me what's going to bill the insurance, then I'm going to self-pay. They wouldn't tell me, so I self-pay. They ended up screwing up and then billing my insurance afterwards, even though I had already self-paid and everything was done. They billed my insurance $1,800, okay? $1,800 for the procedure. The insurance said, no, we're not going to accept $1,800 to even get passed through. We'll accept $1,400, and I got a bill for $1,400, which I've already taken care of and got settled because I've already paid the $550. But that's the difference, right? They want to bill the insurance some inflated amount for as much as they possibly can. They don't know what your insurance is, so they're going to bill your insurance as much as they can to see what it'll pay, and then that's what they're going to pass on to you. It's stupid. Or you can just self-pay and be like, insurance was basically worthless. I'll pay $500 and be done with it, and prevent you from getting more money, which is basically what it is. I was like, forget it. You know, I wanted it to go towards my deductible. I did. And, you know, if it was reasonable, I would have paid more to have it go towards my deductible since my surgery is so early in the year. And I'm like, no, it's stupid. But this is how it works. This is how insurance works, guys. It's a total racket, and that's why it's such a big nightmare in this country with insurance. It's stupid. That's my simple story there. So stupid. Long story short, though, they didn't get the $1,800. They didn't even get the $1,400. They got $500, which they're probably happy because they don't have to chase it. But still, stupid. So stupid. It is a paper chase game. It's crazy. And you know, most people probably don't go to the extent that I do. I wanted to make sure everything was taken care of. Like, you know, ahead of time, I wanted to make sure I knew what things would cost. I wanted to make sure I knew exactly what it would cost. But what a, you know, dumb.
Yeah, one check.
The only way out is this way. You can't get out off the porch. The porch or the terrace or whatever it's referred to. You too. There's a lot of chicken parm coming out of that kitchen. Here, we gotta go look at the fountain real quick while we're in here, right? Right? The Lady and the Tramp fountain. There we go. We sat in here a long time ago on stream and sat in this back corner by the windows over here, if you remember. All right, we came, we did it. We tried the cheese sticks. They were good. You could jump the rail. Not right now, I can't. Thank you. Maybe in about another month, Steve, but I'm not ready for hurdles yet. Not ready for the hurdles. Oh, be careful. Main Street might still be at capacity. That's right. Oh man, there's still a mass exodus of people just heading out. And we are going to be one of them. We're heading out. That's it. We're done for the night. I've got leftovers in my hand. I'm ready to get in the car and eat my leftover cheese stick. Not really. Not really. That's a lie. There's no way I'm eating that thing tonight. I'll save that for Steph, but again, she'll have no desire for it. I can promise you that. But I'll still save it for her. I'm gonna eat the chicken parm with my eggs, though. I'll tell you that. It is still busy. These people getting out. I'll tell you, since the time that we've been sitting over there to now, it's getting chilly out here. I hear fireworks coming from somewhere. Epcot, maybe?
Yeah, that's how
Those Epcot fireworks at the moment, I think. It's crazy how loud you can hear them from here. But that's going to do it for us. We're going to be done. Done for the night. Dunzo from here at Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming along and joining us. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything. For being here, all the likes. If you haven't liked it, like it, because why not? If you haven't subscribed, you should do that. And thank you to all the support tonight, guys. I really appreciate all the super chats and PayPals. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting and being here. And I will see you in 2 weeks. So, again, follow on Instagram. I got to tell Steph. Someone tell Steph to make sure to remind me to take pictures of stuff. Because she'll be with me. And we're gonna get pictures of food. I should, because there's going to be a lot of food. But thank you so much. Thank you for the recommendation for the cheese sticks. They were good. I enjoyed it very much. And I look forward to seeing you again here in a couple weeks from right here in Walt Disney World. Who knows, it might be warm by then. And we'll be back for another round of live streaming from here in Walt Disney World. That's it. That's it. We're back here on this little road that dead ends. That I was hoping we were going to have a theater with live stage shows like the Frozen show out in California Adventure, and we didn't get it, and that makes me really sad. And I'm still sour about that. I was hoping for it. How about you guys? Were you guys hoping for that? I was. Anyway, that's it. We're done. I was gonna do a walk-off tonight, but there's too many people to do a walk-off. It's just not, it's not the right time. We're at capacity, guys. So the Main Street's at capacity. There's no way. You can't even breathe. Like, Mickey himself couldn't make his way through here, even in the small mouse form. So we're done for the night. Have a great night, guys. We will see you in 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Have a good night.